As the snow continues to fall, the South towns are right in the bullseye at the moment.
Let's check in with Abby Fridman, who's talking to the supervisor in the town of Boston now. Abby.
Yeah, Chris and Kelsey will go over to Jason Keding, the town supervisor for Boston. Jason, thanks so much for joining us this morning. What can you tell us about what you're seeing down there in the South towns?
Well, thank you very much for having me this morning. This morning, what we've seen overnight is probably about anywhere between a foot to 16 inches of new snow, depending on the location. And here in the area of the town of Boston, we are still under a travel ban under the county executive's state of emergency and emergency order. So we're trying to keep as many vehicles off the road so we can keep the roads clear. The town of Boston Highway Superintendent Bob Telek, certainly give a shout out to him and his crew. They're doing a great job keeping the town roads clear. Our partners at the county and state, they're also doing their, the best they can as well to keep their roads clear. So at this time, it's ultimate priority here is the public safety and transportation. So the more that folks can stay off the road outside of the essential workers, the better, and that'll allow the snowplows to be able to do their job and keep those roads clear for us.
How much of your community would you say has already seen snowplows go through?
I would see the majority of the, for the town roads, all of the town plows have been running over the town roads routinely, roughly an hour to 2 hour intervals. The county roads, again, the county does have many more lane miles, over 2,000 lane miles across the county. So usually the cycle here is roughly a 2 to 3 hour window. So when if a resident was to see a county snowplow go by, let's say right now, it's going to be approximately 2 to 3 hours, depending on traffic and road conditions that might be out there that would affect that. So again, with these snowfall rates predicted by the National Weather Service to be between 2 to 3 inches per hour in some bands, that could easily add up quickly to 10 to 12 inches of snow in that duration.
Jason, how many crews do you have out? How many plows do you have out? And how are you making sure that they are all, not getting overworked and able to kind of stay positive during a pretty intense situation down there?
Well, like I said, I certainly give our crew a shout out. Our highway superintendent does a great job managing the crews. They do shift rotations to make sure that there's essentially round the clock plowing here in the town of Boston for all the town roads. We do have a small crew here in Boston. Again, we're a small community, so we have 6 crew that are out there. All of our trucks are operational, knock on wood at this time. We have no mechanical issues. I did speak with our highway superintendent earlier this morning just to see if there's any assistance that he needed or if I needed to help him partner and reach out to assets through request additional assets through Erie County or partnering communities through a shared service agreement. And so far, we're in good shape.
Joining us, we certainly appreciate it, Jason. Chris and Kelsey, we'll send it back to you.